Narcissistic individuals are very easily offended. They have lots of insecurities and a very fragile ego. However, that doesn't stop them from hurting you, from punishing you. Now, if they receive a narcissistic injury, they're going to go into that narcissistic rage, and they're going to seek to get you back physically, mentally, emotionally. Narcissistic individuals don't like people getting one over on them. They don't like people pointing out something in their behaviour. They don't like people saying no to them. They don't like people rejecting them. And instead of working on improving themselves, they go all out to punish those who dare stand up to them. More often than not, it's not just obvious abuse. It's often subtle control. Narcissistic individuals will use spiritual punishment. They'll attack your beliefs, your values. They'll attack your hobbies. They'll attack your friends and family. They're looking to disconnect you from your identity, from your true self, making you doubt what really matters to you. They attack your boundaries so that you think there's something wrong with your boundaries and not something wrong with them over crossing them time and time again. A narcissist will also use sexual punishment. They use sex as a weapon, either withholding affection or manipulating intimacy to control you and to keep you off balance. There's the mental punishment, the mental torture, the gaslighting, the constant criticism, the mind games that wear down your confidence and make you question your own reality. You are constantly told by them that you are not enough, either directly or indirectly. They constantly point out your flaws, your failings. They constantly tell you you don't do enough for them and sulk whenever they don't get their own way. They tell you that you're insecure, you're too sensitive, you're jealous, you're bitter, whenever you try and bring anything up. And it reprograms your mind to actually believe the lies that are falling out of their mouth. And then there's the physical punishment. It might not always be outright physical. It can also be things such as intimidation, threats, neglect, any form of physical control to keep you fearful and compliant. So if they hear that you're trying to achieve something such as losing weight, they'll be there at 10 o'clock baking you a cake, offering it to you. When you tell them no, you're trying to be good, they'll be offended and fall silent on you. You don't appreciate anything they do. They sabotage you at each and every opportunity. They will use emotional punishment. The silent treatments, the coldness, the emotional withdrawal are all their tools to isolate you and break your spirit. Social punishment. Narcissists will think nothing to isolating you from your friends, your family, your career, your hobbies, anything that brought you pleasure, anything that you enjoyed. They cut you off from friends and family, isolating you so you've got no one left to turn to for support. And the financial punishment. They drain your finances. They control your money. They might ask to borrow and borrow and borrow and they never pay you back. Or they might offer to give towards the bills, yet it never shows up. There's always an excuse. They make you dependent on them, so it's harder to leave. Narcissistic people, especially the sadistic, get pleasure out of other people's pain and suffering. And any narcissist, if they believe that you have got to turn against them in some way, you can simply say no to them, have a different opinion to them, triggers that narcissistic injury, and they turn on you to punish you so that they can feel better about themselves. Narcissists use many different tactics to punish you. It's not always what meets the eye. Recognising the things that they do is key to not getting drawn in and learning to protect your peace. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, the best way to deal with them is don't. It's to go no contact, to leave them to go and live their life while you go and live yours. However, this isn't always possible. Therefore, it would be limited contact and grey rock. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of one-to-one slots available also. If you're looking for further reading, there is several books on Amazon, how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain, healing from narcissistic abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment, and the novel Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. If anyone would like to take a look at those, they are all available on Amazon. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.